You have used phones like these in your life and also sat under air conditioner when it's a hot summer day. Where do you think these items and things came from? So we engineers have come up with all that products. So with the ideas and technology and all those machines which were being developed to make our life easier by our great engineers, we'll be now discussing about topic which comes across making these products. Yes, the process which is involved is called engineering process. The stepwise from one step to another to make these products, incredible products which are being seen in today's world. So these products are the signs of having this different and more modern approach of creating such. First, we need to understand the needs of the product. Why do we need this? And problem which are being faced by the people. And how can we first we have to define that exactly, which was being first been, for example, being taken Mr. Alexander Graham Bell, who came up with an idea of making communication around the world more easier. He came up with an idea called Telegram back then, and to make the lives easier. It also was being able to invent telephone so that we can use it right now, so that we can call one person from one country to another. Just matter of seconds we can just connect people out. So it was due to his problem which was being faced. He tried to find out the solution, so we now are enjoying his facilities. And now we'll be talking more about our friend or our person who we admire for Nobel Prize. Can you guess who is it? Yes, it's Alfred Nobel, who was first being invented for dynamite. He didn't really like to explode things or blast things or something. It was a need which was being carried out again for problem of people. There was invention which been taken place, carried out, so that the mines which are being used, we have rocks, we have to break them so that we can get important and precious materials like gold and silver and all that. So we needed to have that explosive which was safe and also the work could be performed. So in this step we'll have to understand, after you define the problem, we have to analyze the problem. We have to make research on what type of things are more beneficial for people as well as for the company or the manufacturers who develop these products. So now when I ask you to imagine Italy, what does things, or France? Okay, let's imagine it's France or Paris. Okay, let's stick on to Paris now. What does it come in your mind? Is it the Eiffel Tower? Yes. Gaston Eiffel was the person who designed this marvelous, attractive design of a tower, which was Eiffel Tower. And this design was carried out after you have analyzed, researched the product. The design is, or the drawing has been carried out. Mr. Eiffel could able to find, or Mr. Gustave could able to design that product, the tower, right before it was just being started. The first day of the building was being constructed. He could able to say, this is the end product, this is how it will be look after it been finished. So this should be having, your idea should be there. And so create the prototype is the next step. When you have made your drawings and you have analyzed all the things, you must be able to make the prototype. When you make a prototype, it doesn't mean it will work at the first time. There are a lot of failures, you have setbacks, you have to go back to different steps back. But those steps which you take back, makes more improvised and good products which will last forever in everywhere, like benchmark for all the products. So first, after you finished making prototype, it could be a small size type or the original model type. First you have to test it and make it sure that it may work in all the global environment and it is supportive to all the different harsh temperatures and climate, and it will not be able to fail or repair before the time of its life cycle. So this should be also been carried out and understood by the designers. Last step, I would like to mention person who designed this modern air conditioning, that is Wallace Carriers, who was able to make this thing which like air conditioning of the room more cooler in the summertime. I am really thankful for him because he couldn't stop. Even after years together, he tried to make sure this product is satisfactory. He couldn't stop. He was having a lot of setbacks while doing testing, while making prototype, and all that made him more advanced and more